from Mrs. Potts. It's a tale as old as time. Or at least as old as Mario Kart. You take your characters, whatever franchise you may have, and you put them in go-karts. Ever since Nintendo did it, everyone else has done it. It's a fast way to make a game that instantly appeals to two different audiences, fans of your franchise and fans of Mario Kart. So if you like Digimon and Mario Kart, holy crap, this is where it's at! If not, you're like, I'll just play Mario Kart, thanks. Or at least that's how I felt. I mean, Digimon Racing isn't a bad game. It actually does a lot of things pretty well. But the one place where it falls short happens to be the most important place when it comes to a kart racer. The handling, the actual driving mechanics. If you're used to how the Mario Kart games play, with a tight steering and, tires that have traction, yeah, you could forget all about those. This one's more like the original Mario Kart, with those drifty feelings, those slidey physics, only way more slidey. Jesus, listen to me, slidey. That's how this thing plays. I have to make up adjectives just to describe it. So, not a big fan of how the karts handle. Unfortunately, the game gets a lot of other things right. For starters, the environments are cool. Cliched, but cool. You go from jungles to mountains to snow levels to volcanoes, all the terrain you'd expect, but all well done. And the track design's actually pretty good too. In fact, if the karts were tighter, I'd be all over this game. The tracks remind me of those classics from the original Mario Kart. The Ghost House, Bowser's Castle, pretty good stuff. One of the interesting things about Digimon Racing is the way it organizes its cups. So, you know how in Mario Kart, each cup has its own courses? Well, Digimon Racing has a lot fewer tracks, but what it does is, it sometimes puts certain tracks in multiple cups. So this snowy mountain, it's in the frozen cup, but it's also in the mountain cup. It's kind of a cheap way to add more cups, but it also adds more cups. And it's cool, it's like grouping courses based on similar characteristics. So even though tracks repeat, the cups do have their own feel. But one area where Mario Kart clones always seem to fall short is the weapons. And Digimon Racing is no different. There are items you can use, but the kart combat is never as well done as Mario Kart. Some of the weapons are really unbalanced, and sometimes you're actually thrown off the course by them, and you end up facing backwards. That's not fair, even for a kart racer. Good work! Speaking of which, the rubber banding in this game is f***ing ridiculous. If you're in last place on the final lap, everyone seems to pop a tire so you can place. If you're in first place, holy shit balls! It's like the cops are coming and someone strapped a kilo of Colombian Bam Bam under your cart. They're all over you! So that gets annoying real quick, especially when the carts handle like freaking Jello with wheels. And this is easy, by the way. I can't even imagine what happens on the next difficulty. Your Game Boy just digivolves arms, punches you in the dick. If they gave out awards for originality, Digimon Racing would not get one. From the basic design to the freaking Mode 7, this is like a clone of clones of Mario Kart. That's not to say it doesn't have its moments, because it does, especially if you're a Digimon fan and you don't mind the drifty mechanics. In that case, there's a lot to like about this game. Cool levels, fun track designs, there are even boss battles, so that's awesome. But if you're looking for a good kart racer, as opposed to just a passable Digimon kart racer, well, this one's not going to do it for you. I mean, unless it means leaving you frustrated and wanting to just play Mario Kart. In that case, Digimon Racing does precisely that.